First, the top headlines. Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh along with MLS made governor again amidst rising unrest. Centre should take responsibility for death and destruction in Manipur, MP Bimol Akoja. Jiribam strongly condemns killing of Waikulendra by Kuki narco-terrorists. Indefinite curfew imposed in Jiribam amid renewed violence. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. This is Thokchom Aleza bringing you the top stories and latest news this hour. Now the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh along with his Council of Ministers MLS has met Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya at Rajbhavan today at 11 a.m. This meeting, which includes the Chief Minister's Council of Ministers and all Alliance MLS, was convened to address the escalating unrest in the state and seek measures to restore peace and stability in the state. The meeting allegedly demanded to grant unified command authority to the Chief Minister over security operations in the state. Mention may be made that on the evening of September 7, Chief Minister and Biren Singh, accompanied by a delegation of ruling MLS, visited Governor Acharya to discuss the deteriorating situation. The delegation urged the governor to inform the centre about the urgent need for stringent measures against the Kuki militants who are employing advanced weaponry to target civilians. Congress MP Angom Bimol Akoja on September 7 held the central government accountable for the ongoing violence and destruction in Manipur, urging the public to reject divisive communal politics. According to MP Bimol Akoja, the government's failure to address the crisis in the northeastern state reflects a deeper political agenda. In a video message, Akoja stated the government of India must take full responsibility for the deaths and devastation in Manipur. Despite the deployment of 60,000 soldiers in the state for over 16 months, the situation has only worsened. It is evident that the central government commands the state's affairs even though a puppet regime operates in Manipur. The Congress MP further appealed the central government to honor Manipur's rightful place within the country. Manipur is a part of India and deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. The government must immediately put an end to politics driven by communal agendas and work toward restoring peace in the state, he added. The Manipur government on Saturday imposed an indefinite curfew in Jiribam district to quell renewed ethnic violence that claimed the lives of 5 people. 2 Maites and 3 Kukis were killed in separate incidents across the district on Saturday, prompting authorities to take decisive action to prevent further escalation. The curfew imposed under Section 163 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita (BNSS) prohibits gatherings of 5 or more people and restricts movement outside of residences. The district magistrate Krishna Kumar issued the order, which also bans the possession of weapons and other dangerous objects. However, the curfew will not apply to government agencies, security forces, and essential services. Exceptions will also be made for emergency situations and processions such as weddings and funerals, provided prior written permission is obtained from the district magistrate or superintendent of police. The order, which came into effect immediately, will remain in place until further notice. Violators will face legal consequences under relevant laws. The Superintendent of Police will oversee the enforcement of the curfew with the assistance of security forces to maintain law and order in the district. In a series of extensive search operations aimed at ensuring security and maintaining law and order, security forces have successfully recovered a significant cache of weapons and explosives from various vulnerable areas in the hill and valley districts of Kangpokpi and Churachandpur. These operations were conducted in fringe locations known to be susceptible to insurgent activity. Security forces carried out search and area domination operations at Loiching Ridge, Loibol Kulen and Tingkai Kulen in Kangpokpi district. From these locations, an array of firearms and explosives were recovered, including a 7.62 mm sniper rifle, A.22 rifle, and SBBL gun and two 9 mm pistols. Mortar-related weaponry such as an improvised long-range mortar Pompi, a short-range mortar with a stand, and long-range rocket bombs with fins. Grenades including Mk3A2, HE36 hand grenades, and a WP grenade. A wireless set Baofeng and other military equipment such as stun cells, mortar bombs, and 14 live ammunition rounds. Additional searches in Loibol Kulen and Tingkai Kulen yielded a 5.56 mm MA1 assault rifle, A.22 rifle, and 3 live ammunition rounds, as well as 2 HE36 hand grenades. Search operations extended to all Golmul and Thangjing Ridge in Churachandpur district, resulting in further weapons recovery of an incest rifle, 3 country-made single-barrel guns, 93 live ammunition rounds, and 6 pumpy cannons improvised by mortars. Large and small caliber country-made mortars, gunpowder, potash sodium, and a modified AK-47. Several homemade grenades and 2.5 kg of an unknown explosive substance were also seized during the operations. The discoveries are seen as a major success in dismantling potential threats from armed groups operating in this region. Security forces continue to intensify the efforts to prevent the illegal circulation of firearms and to ensure the safety of civilians in these conflict-prone areas. A mysterious flying object spotted near the Birtikan-Rosit International Airport in Manipur caused brief panic and raised concerns on Saturday evening. The incident allegedly occurred between 6:35 p.m. and 7:05 p.m. when a few individuals reported seeing an unidentified object with the naked eye hovering above the airport. Shortly after, the object vanished from view. Senior officials from the police and Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF) were quick to respond, rushing to the airport to assess the situation. Initial inquiries revealed that the last flight from Imphal had taken off between 6:30 p.m. and 6:35 p.m. Taking to ex-Manipur Police wrote on 7 September from around 6:35 p.m. to 7:05 p.m. An unidentified flying article was detected with naked eye by few individuals above the airport. After that, it was not visible. Immediately, senior officers of police and CRPF rushed to the airport. On inquiry, it was learned that the last flight from Imphal took off in between 6:30 to 6:35 p.m. One of the videos circulated in social media seems to the visual of the last flight from Imphal. On careful observation, the veracity about the news of drone flying above the airport cannot be verified. The Uripok Apun Balup and Uripok Nupi Apun Balup have extended monetary help to village volunteer Takheng Lambam Inau Singh of Uripok Polem Laikai and to Medapibis of Lamboy Kongnangkong, TH Pisakmacha Devi and RK Vina Devi, who got injured at Koktruk and Uripok on September 1. Today, a team of Uripok Apun Balup and Uripok Nupi Apun Balup went to the residence of Takheng Lambam Inau Singh located at Uripok Polem Laikai and donated a sum of Rs 62,000 for his treatment. The team also donated cash of Rs 4,000 each to TH Pisakmacha Devi and RK Bina Devi for the treatment. Mention may be made here that village volunteer Takhelambam Inau Singh got injury in defending Kuki narco-terrorists at Thokchom on September 1. The Pisak Macha Devi and R.K. Bina Devi of Lamboy Khongnangkhong also got injury on the same day in the action of the Central Forces when many Meirapaibi stopped the passing of the Central Forces at Uripo. Imminent climate and environmental activist Lisipriya Kangujam will raise the demand of Universal Friendship Organization UFO in the General Assembly of United Nations. The activists will demand to announce the May 14 as the International Non-Butchers Day every year, as it is the birthday of R.K. Manishana, founder of the UFO, in the General Assembly of UN. She will raise this demand in the General Assembly of UN through the President of East Timor, Dr. Ros Ramos Horta. For this, she will go to the East Timor soon and will halt there from September 14 to 26. She will also urge the President of East Timor to raise the present issues of Manipur in the General Assembly of UN. It may be mentioned here that Lisipriya Kangujam is working as a special envoy of President of East Timor and has good relation with the leaders of more than 60 countries of the world. Now, let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Ado medical entrance test da khalaudre haibigi karimata nuksa thiningai leite ataba mamalda sel ichang changdana doctor ama oiba yabagi khudong chaba leide Bangladesh ki tongan ba maming leiraba medical college kaya da tambagi khudong chaba leide college sing adadi Dhaka Central International Medical College, City Medical College Gazipur, Southern Medical College Chittagong, Sylhet Women's Medical College Sylhet, Rangpur Community Medical College Rangpur, IBN Sina Medical College Dhaka, Maina Moti Medical College Kumila, Central Medical College Kumila, Medical College for Women Dhaka, Brahman Baria Medical College Brahman Baria, Parkview Medical College Sylhet, Sahabuddin Medical College Dhaka, Rai Medical College Rangpur. Hena kupamuro kidamak contact view Salam Global Education Kwaikaithal Bazaar Imphal West. Contact number 9436049715 Natraga 70055432246.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center (MPTC), Hariba Institute asi
Government amadi private hospitals in the clinical exposed to Buki
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida pangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HID, New Delhi, Government of India.
Start talk with Jitni Wombada, Mayamutara Mokchari.
Angang singse panik setningamde mara yam saying the higher the matam da so panik se pa haiti ka hair samna style gi type da na ba do adu gi do numa music thugai na khanje even ai angang ngai da luhong bagi sai se luhong bagi sai su bong na pubirame artist khodi maksu audience khodi maksu khoi manipur se amna pe nushitana na leimina se mi amana power pa mi amana kitang mayon chong po hor bu matam da hadi nushira ga di ka do mi mang da ngang doino hai baina
Welcome back. Now moving on to the news. The Jiribam strongly condemned the recent attacks on the civilians and acts of arson by suspected Kuki militants. Condemning the act, the Jiribam mentioned about the recent incidents in a press release stating, a tragic incident took place at Ningthem Khunau Jiribam, where an innocent villager named Jiribam Kulabi Singh alias Kulendra was shot dead in his own house while sleeping in bed by Kuki narco-terrorists very early in the morning of September 7, 2024. It is also reported that a sum of rupees 10 lakhs with gold worth around rupees 1 lakh rupees was looted. The terrorists secretly entered the area and shot him at close range. On the other hand, an innocent village volunteer was ambushed, gunned down, and several others were injured by Kuki narco-terrorists while defending the village from short range, added the press release. Deeply concerned with the deteriorating law and order in the region and the brutal killing of the civilians, the Jiribam has condemned the atrocities in the strongest terms. The innocent people of Maitai can no longer bear the torture and terror acts repeatedly perpetrated by the Kuki militants, who will take responsibility for protecting our lives and property. This has become a pressing question for the innocent civilians of the Maitai community. Day by day, our people are targeted and killed by these highly sophisticated armed terrorists step by step, mentioned the press release. The organization slammed both the central and state government for failing to restore peace in the state. It is truly unfortunate that both the central and state government have been unable to take decisive steps to protect our lives so far. Who can we trust? We must stand together courageously, whether live or die, to save our lives and generation, as there seems to be no other way, the release added. The United Maitai Pangal Committee UMPC has issued a press release strongly criticizing both the central and state governments for their failure to protect the lives and properties of the people of Manipur amid the ongoing violence that began on May 3, 2023. The UMPC demands that government leaders who have not ensured the safety of the people should resign immediately. The press release highlights the escalating violence that started as a conflict between two communities but has now intensified to level akin to warfare between nations, with sophisticated weapons being used. The UMPC accuses the double-engine government, referring to the combined leadership of the central and state governments, of failing to listen to the appeals of civil society organizations, CSOs, and the people of Manipur. According to the UMPC, the government's inaction and cowardice have contributed to a growing mistrust between communities, worsening the situation. The government, which cannot end the violence that has continued since May 2023, should step down. The lack of trust between communities is a result of the government's cowardice, said Rais Ahmed Tampak, General Secretary of the UMPC. He emphasized the need for mutual understanding and trust among the people of Manipur, urging them not to fall into the trap of hatred and distrust. The UMPC also called for the creation of a platform to unite intellectuals, political parties and CSOs to work together towards restoring peace in the state. The press release criticized the central and state governments for allegedly trying to arrest Manipuri society and accused the central government of fueling the violence. The UMPC also raised concerns about allegations of neighboring countries supplying sophisticated weapons, calling for discussion and defense against these threats. The UMPC further appealed to the public to refrain from posting inflammatory content on social media that could incite hatred between communities. The committee stressed the importance of taking action against those using fake accounts to spread divisive messages, with the assistance of cybercrime authorities. The UMPC statement serves as a strong call for accountability and unity, emphasizing that peace can only be restored when the people of Manipur come together to overcome their differences and work towards a common goal of harmony and security for all. In a significant move, the Sonitpur district administration carried out an eviction drive at Valukpung, a key area on the Assam-Arunachal Pradesh border, to remove unauthorized houses and shops constructed along the river near the Valukpung market. The operation involved JCB machines and was overseen by officials from the Chardwara Revenue Circle. The illegally constructed two storage structures had been erected without necessary permissions from the administration, despite multiple notices issued by the Sonitpur district authorities. After repeated warnings were ignored, the administration was compelled to take action to demolish the buildings. The eviction drive came in response to complaints lodged by local residents who were concerned about the rising water levels of the river, which posed a significant risk to the buildings. Residents feared that the structures could be washed away, potentially causing serious harm to people and property along the Assam-Arunachal border. With the demolition complete, authorities have stressed that future constructions in the area will be monitored to prevent illegal encroachment along the river bank and ensure the safety of the region's inhabitants. The strict vigilance against illegal Bangladeshi nationals continues, with Assam police apprehending and pushing back 5 infiltrators at 1 a.m. this morning. The individuals detained include Mustabiz Rahman, Ashma Bibi, Abani Sadar, Lima Sadar and Sumaya Akhtar. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has reiterated the state's firm stance on illegal immigration, emphasizing ongoing efforts to secure the region's borders. Earlier on September 7, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma announced a significant crackdown on illegal immigration in the state, urging an intensified detection process. The detection process of foreigners was almost halted after the NRC update. The recent months we have apprehended or repelled 30 individuals from Bangladesh. We have now mandated a rigorous approach to identify and address illegal immigrants, Sarma said. In a bid to tighten control, the Assam government has released comprehensive new guidelines aimed at bolstering the detection of illegal immigrants. Sarma expressed concerns over the issuance of Aadhaar cards exceeding the population in Dhubri district, suggesting potential fraudulent activity. To address these issues, Sarma said that the government will issue a notification within the next 10 days mandating that individuals must apply for NRC to receive an Aadhaar card. This new directive will not apply to tea garden areas but will be enforced in other districts starting October 1, aiming for a stricter process for adults and further enhancing the state's border security measures. A devastating fire broke out at around 7 p.m. on September 7, 2024 in the Type 3 colony of Abotani Colony, Seppa, East Kameng district. The inferno rapidly consumed more than 200 meters of the area, destroying approximately 20 houses and leaving 6 families homeless. Firefighters responded to the emergency with 4 fire tenders working tirelessly to bring the blaze under control. East Kameng Deputy Commissioner Sachin Rana immediately directed rescue operations to ensure the safety of those affected. The cause of the fire remains unclear, though preliminary reports suggest that a cylinder explosion might have sparked the initial blaze. No casualties have been reported, though the destruction of property is estimated to run into crores. By 6 a.m. the following day, Iling Talang MLA for Seppa Ish visited the site to assess the damage. He confirmed that 17 houses were completely burned down, displacing several families. 3 families have been relocated to a relief camp set up at the LBSVN school by the district administration. The MLA praised the quick response of both the district administration and the fire service department for their efforts in managing the situation. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh along with MLAs made governor again amidst rising unrest. Center should take responsibility for death and destruction in Manipur, MP Bimol Thokchom. Jury Apunbalup strongly condemns killing of Y. Kulendra by Kuki narco-terrorists. Indefinite curfew imposed in Jiribam amid renewed violence. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching 6 p.m. ELITETV English News. Thank you for watching.